but no Halloween because it's against Christianity. I don't get that at all. Halloween is not. I would understand if, like, in the Bible, there was like a mention of like, and then Lucifer got his followers to celebrate All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, you kind of step away from that. But like, no, it's not even a thing. There's no religious context to Halloween.
What is Chiefin, my dudes? Welcome back to the Chiefin podcast, where we're going to have a great episode in store for you. We have, Bryce and myself have both come up with two scripts, or I guess AI did, two AI scripts of Halloween movie monsters on their days off. I'm excited for it. But first, before we get into it, I do have a little fun fact, a little Halloween fun fact for you. Great. Since we're on the subject of monsters.
After you do your thing, I have something too.
So there is this idea that 83% of all the water in the world is completely dark, pitch black. It's called the abyss. I think it's the abyssal zone or the abyss zone. There's no light at all. Now, there's also another law called the square cube law, meaning animals and certain things can't get bigger than a certain size because they'll just collapse under their own weight. That rule does not apply in the ocean. So there could be infinitely large...
I don't get that law on land. Animals can't get beyond a certain size or they collapse to their own weight.
From gravity.
Oh, got it.
So if you're a certain size, like a giant squid, is theoretically possible because it's huge, but we can't see them because it's 83% of the water is all dark, which means 60% of the surface is complete darkness.
Dang.
Yeah, so there's like
wild.
There could just be some giant fucking monsters under the water.
Oh, that was a cool fact, Daniel. I'd like to take this opportunity for a moment of silence for everything going on in the world right now.
Oh shit! Come on.
Oh, giant squids? That's sick, dude. Moment of silence, please.
Not just squids. Could be anything. Giant crabs, we don't know.
Giant crabs, that's your other law. Dude, I've been so sick for like the last month. And I don't know why or how, but I started getting to the point of being so sick that I'm now thankful that I'm feeling better. Like, no, when you're like...
Everyone always feels like that.
No, when you're normal, you don't ever think like, oh, this feels good to feel normal.
No, yeah, totally.
Really?
I make sure
I never do that. I'm like, this is normal. I take it for granted.
I make sure I think about it because of that. I can't stand it when I'm like, I can't breathe out of my nose. It is the worst. So every now and then, I would say at least once a week, I think to myself, oh yeah, just remember, man, you're shitting fine today. Or just remember, dude, you're breathing. You can actually breathe out of both nostrils today.
I'm at that point, but I feel better now.
Well, yeah, you're always going to feel like, oh my God, when will this ever stop when you're sick? Mm-hmm. When I had the stomach flu and I was shitting like just straight water for like 3 days, I'm like, I'm going to die. Like, I'm never going to get better. And then I felt okay, and then I shit my pants. And then I got way better.
Man. But yeah, just being sick and seeing everything that's going on in the world, it's just been such a crazy week, man.
Don't try to tie that in.
It's been so crazy that they're taking away our Skittles.
Yeah. I'm not affected by that now, but I can't, like, the kids.
So upset by that, man.
Your kid can never have Skittles.
Nope. Not the OG flavor.
Oh, they're going to change the flavor now?
Yeah, dude. Skittles isn't going to take a hard stance against selling in California.
They outlawed them, though. They're done.
By 2025, if they don't change their formula.
It's 2025? Like I thought it was 2024.
No, it's something like if you don't change your formula by this time, you're not allowed to sell. They'll change their formula.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's like fucking Four Loko. I'm okay that Beckham can't have original Four Loko also.
I still look back on those days with fondness. I enjoyed those times. Did we almost die? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it made us stronger. It made us Four Loko strong.
It made us dumber, for sure.
I can guarantee we killed a lot of brain cells.
Yeah, what was worse for future generations, social media or Four Lokos?
I would say social media.
Yeah, it's close,
It's more widespread.
Yeah,
Not
imagine if social media was popularized while Four Lokos were having their heyday.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine the Four Loko challenge?
Or just like the posts that they would have, hey, man, it's Four Loko post. I'm 3 deep.
4 Loko o'clock.
Oh, shit.
I'm 3 deep, about to head into jail.
This is 4 Loko challenge. Oh, God. I can taste it. I can still taste the gold 4 Loko.
Ugh. The green one is what I taste. The light green and black. Like
no, the light green and
it's like watermelon
red.
or something.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was good.
Yeah. Too much.
We need a Four Loko.
Guys, next episode, Four Loko challenge.
I gotta drive. I'm not doing that.
Four Loko challenge. So yeah, holiday season. We came up with some Halloween prompts this week.
Mm-hmm. It took me a while, like a long time, to get to these. I had to really adjust what I was typing in because I keep saying she, but like he or she.
It's a she.
I don't know what it is. The AI was refusing to give me good prompts. I was like, oh yeah, do this, do this, do this.
That'd be a funny bit.
And it like
Chad.
It like
GPT.
Chat GPT. They're for sure gonna do that on SNL, no doubt. Chad GPT. But I had to like circumvent it because she like, or he, or I don't know what it kept typing out the prompt wrong, and I'm like, I gave you instructions, and it was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I had to like eventually fine tune it and make it my own. But I got like the bones of it from he or she.
Oh, what we should start doing is feeding back in our final prompts to them because it learns from your like. Do you keep the same chat log or do you start a new one every time?
No, same chat log.
Yeah, I need to start feeding back like my final prompt to be like, this is what I did.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, and then it learns from that.
Well, so what I have done is I just send the same prompt over and over and over, just tweaking some things because I'm like, okay, you went around this. So then I did it multiple times.
They don't like to talk about 9/11.
No.
What's the other one that they had a staunch? I think it was 9/11 was a big one they wouldn't do.
They don't like they don't like the term dick pic.
Wow.
They would not. They're like.
They did Swamp Ass.
Well, so they did the whole prompt, and then as soon as it was done generating, it was like, ooh, this actually is against our policy.
Yeah,
so I read half
that.
of it, and it was like, I'm like, what the fuck? I can't even see this now.
There might be dirty Chat GPT out there.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
All
I mean,
right.
dude, that's the American way. That's the human way.
Innovate and then make it dirty.
Change everything to make it sexual.
All right. I could go first.
Okay.
Let's do Jason's modern dilemma.
Okay.
This is just a monologue, though. Here, you do the monologue. I'll just read basically the premise.
What do you mean the monologue?
It's just one guy talking.
Oh, okay. What do I just talk normal? I don't know how Jason talks.
Yeah, you talk normal.
Okay.
So Jason, the scene opens with him, the iconic hockey mask wearing villain from Friday the 13th series. He stands alone in the dark woods, his machete gleaming menacingly.
Man, the times they are a-changing, and it's really grating on my nerves. Is it supposed to be getting or grating?
Grating.
Okay. Back in the good old days, a counselor wanders off into the woods alone. I'd be right behind him, ready to do my thing. Now it's like I can't catch a break. Pacing back and forth, his machete scraping the ground. I used to be the king of the scream, the ultimate slasher, but now every Tom, Dick, and Harry's got this Ring camera business. They put these things on their doorbells and suddenly I can't surprise anybody anymore. Raises his machete in the air, shaking it with frustration. Ugh! I mean, seriously! They see me coming from a mile away. There I am, stealthily as a ninja, creeping through the shadows, and bam! That damn Ring camera lights up like a Christmas tree. I might as well be wearing flashing neon signs saying, "Jason's here, folks, let me stab you." Jason takes a moment to compose himself, his hockey mask almost appearing to furrow its brow in annoyance. Okay, I like that. Contemplative. You think people would just scream and run, but no. They've got to whip out their smartphones, hit that record button, and start narrating the encounter. Oh, there's a masked man with a machete outside. Hey guys, I'm live on Facebook. Mimicking holding a phone and speaking in a snarky, exaggerated tone. I did that pretty well.
Very well there. Nailed it.
Comment if I should turn on the sprinklers again. Let me not go upstairs and actually drive away this time. Ooh, I'm so smart. Fuck you. Pauses and sighs heavily, his shoulders slumping. I used to be the master of the element of surprise, the fear in the night, and now I'm the star of a meme compilation. Looks into the camera, shaking his head directly at the audience. It's tough. I don't know if I can do this while reading. So here I am in my element, but the element of surprise is long gone. I guess I'll just have to adapt. Maybe I'll take up gardening. People always let their guard down in gardens, right? The garden slasher. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Chuckles to himself. His machete resting on his side. Amused. Yeah, maybe it's time to turn over a new leaf. I'll let those ring cameras capture me planting flowers and watering gardens. People will think I've turned over a new leaf, too. Until they see me trimming the hedges with this beauty. Raises a machete again. His frustration replaced by macabre sense of humor. I didn't know macabre, how to pronounce that, but I'm glad I nailed that. I nailed that right there. It's macabre. Cheerful. Times may be changing, but Jason's always up for a new adventure. Even if it involves a different kind of bloody gardening. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start a YouTube channel. Jason's Gardening Tips and Slasher Secrets. It's got a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Yep, so that whole premise, I just wanted Jason to complain about the rise of Ring cameras.
No, I got it. I understood. I got the whole... I read it. I got it.
In case you missed what was going on there, that's what that was.
That's the best part of a joke, is when someone explains it.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually wrote the description at the bottom, too.
Oh, I did?
Oh,
speaking of joke, I bought tickets if you would want to go. January 5th.
That's pretty far out. What is it?
Yeah, Harlan Williams.
Who's that?
Grandpa's old cough syrup. He's coming to the Improv in Irvine.
Wait.
He does that podcast that I like. Grandpa's old
the
cough
guy
syrup.
that he's like...
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's a Mountain Dew. Ever had a Brokeback Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like that guy. He's good.
So like, I gotta go see him.
Okay. I'd be down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is Myers Muscle Madness. Setting is a modern gym with chrome and glass interior, a variety of workout stations, and a juice bar named the Bloody Good Shakes. Okay. The characters include Michael Myers, Stacy, and Dave. Stacy is, let's see, she's just a friend of Dave, I guess. And they're both observing Michael Myers at the gym. Do you want to be Stacy or Dave? I don't care who you are.
I'll be Stacy.
Okay.
Is that Michael Myers?
Who? The dude walking at a snail's pace on the treadmill? It looks intense.
Intense is one word for it.
Michael finishes his slow walk and heads over to the medicine balls, picks one up, and begins choking it with the one hand, his mask unchanging. You gotta admit, he has a unique workout style.
You have no idea.
Michael moves to the tricep pull-down machine and begins pulling down in a stabbing motion. Now that's some form. Look at how look at how he pulls down the lever.
You're clueless, Dave.
Next, Michael goes to the free weights area. With immense focus, he does one-armed lateral raises with an impressively heavy amount. Okay, that's impressive. Never seen anyone do lateral raises with so much weight.
There's a lot you haven't seen.
Should we ask him for a group workout? Maybe he can teach us a move or two.
Unless you want to be his next target, I'd say let's keep our distance.
Oh, you're always dramatic. I bet he's a big softy underneath.
Yeah, a big softy with a knife.
Yeah, I do find it odd that he brought that in the gym. As they bicker, Michael finishes his workout. He heads to the smoothie and shakes bar and orders a red protein shake. Hey, good workout, man. Michael nods silently.
Let's just hope he sticks to protein shakes and stays away from other activities.
Oh, would you relax? It's December. And that's it. So that's just Michael hitting the gym, getting ready for the next year.
I love that. That'd be a funny bit. All right, let's do...
There's only one other one.
Huh?
You only did 2.
I did 3.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What?
Canceled costume.
Oh, I thought you were actually doing like a canceled costume, like that you had an idea for canceled costumes.
No. Those
I
are
only
links
did
to
2
them.
scripts, man.
That's fine.
Okay.
You be the mother. So the scene opens up in a typical living room. A mother and father are sitting on the couch, each engrossed in their smartphones. Their teenage son, Mikey, is sitting nearby, looking engrossed in his video game.
Okay, so I'm peering at my phone.
Yeah.
Are there multiple characters? 3 characters?
Oh, yeah. I'll be Mikey as well.
Okay, so you're the dad and the son.
Yep.
Okay. That's for free. I'm not going to charge you for that. Hey, honey. Have you seen this?
Seen what, dear?
Mother shows her phone to the father, displaying a headline about PETA canceling someone. It looks like PETA is going after someone again. This time it's, what's his name?
It's like the comedian guy, Jeff Marley. Yeah, they're not too happy with his latest jokes about vegan cheese, I think.
Mother scrolls down and gasps. Wait a minute. What's this? Why are our names on this homepage?
That must be some sort of mistake.
No, I've refreshed it a few times. It's still there. It's PETA trying to cancel us.
Us? Why would they do that?
The son, Mikey, looks up from his video game, curious about the commotion.
What's going on, Mom and Dad?
Mikey, what did you do? The father squints at his phone, trying to figure out more information.
Mikey, what happened today during the costume contest?
Mikey, you dressed up as a werewolf for Halloween, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. I had the coolest costume at school.
That's the problem. PETA is taking a stance against impersonating animals without their permission. They've launched campaigns across the country, and we told you to change the costume.
Wait, they're mad because I dressed up as a werewolf for Halloween? It's not just about the costume, Mikey. They think it's animal impersonation, and that's crossing the line.
The mother and father exchange a look, frustration and shock written on their faces. Do you realize what you've done? You've jeopardized our family, Mikey.
Damn it, Mikey. I've worked too hard for this. But it was just a costume for fun. Fun or not, PETA's after us now because of your hilarious costume. God, I wish I pulled out.
Oh, God. Shit. We can't believe you didn't think this through, Mikey.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it would turn out like this. Sorry isn't going to cut it, Mikey. We need to figure out this mess.
The living room is dimly lit as the mother frantically types on her laptop, searching for top animal defense lawyers. The father clutches the TV remote, trying to rent the movie Teen Wolf. Mikey, their son, sits with his phone in his hand, scrolling through Instagram and noticing that the classmates are unfollowing him. The atmosphere is tense. I can't believe this, Mike. We need to find the best animal defense lawyer ASAP.
Mom, do you think we're going to get expelled because of this? Okay, let's not overreact, everyone. I'm going to rent Teen Wolf now, and we can all watch it together. Maybe it'll help us understand werewolves better.
I can't find a lawyer who specializes in animal impersonation cases. This is ridiculous.
Oh, come on, why can't I rent Teen Wolf where we need it the most? Mom, Dad, all my classmates are unfollowing me on Instagram. They're calling me a cockfirsinator? How bad can this get?
Suddenly, the lights flicker and go out, plunging the room into darkness. The family members gasp, shout in surprise. What just happened?
Did we blow a fuse? I don't think it's just a fuse. Something's not right.
Oh, I can't believe this. First, we get canceled by PETA, and now the power's out?
What if this is some sort of animal rights protest? All because of these GD werewolves.
So he's okay with saying, I wish I pulled out, but not goddamn. God, I wish I pulled out.
Scene.
So what's the breakdown on that one? What's that about?
So that one was if someone was a werewolf and they got canceled by PETA.
Got it. Man, I'm glad you explained that. That was pretty good. Okay, this is Vampiric Ventures in Virtual Vexation.
Which one am I?
You are... So this is a text conversation between...
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me just read the description. So the setting is Castle Vlad. I'll be Vlad. You'll be the lady he's trying to swoon. A gothic castle with vast chambers, one of which is adorned with modern amenities like a laptop, a swivel chair, and of course the latest smartphone model. The characters include Vlad, the vampire in question, torn between his age-old elegance and the quirks of modern dating, and Chloe, the audacious and playful modern woman, always up for a little mischief. and also Igor, Vlad's trusty, if not a little odd, manservant. Scene opens up with Vlad draped in opulent velvets, lounging on a throne-like chair, glancing anxiously at his buzzing cell phone. So, I get a text. I'm Vlad. So, you have to say, feeling adventurous tonight?
Feeling adventurous tonight? Here's a little something for you.
The phone shows a teasing photo of Chloe. Vlad's eyes widen. Ooh, the audacity of the 21st century.
Your turn.
Deciding to reciprocate, Vlad attempts a sultry pose showcasing a noticeable pants tent and sends it.
Ooh la la, Mr. Vlad. Ready to show me more?
By the crypts of Transylvania. He hesitates, then with a deep breath decides to go all out. After disrobing, he sets the camera and snaps, but checking the photo reveals just the polished castle floor with an upside-down floating wristwatch. Technical difficulties, please bear with me.
OMG, Vlad, a floating watch. That's some next level magic trick, but I'm waiting.
He tries again with the same result in the background. Igor shuffles in, looking curiously. Master, need assistance? Not now, Igor. I'm in the midst of a delicate situation.
Chloe's text. Come on, Vlad, don't keep a girl waiting. Maybe a full body shot.
Igor, I have a task for you. Yes, master. Awkwardly says, I need you to model for me. Model, master? Trust me, just pose like this. Shows him how to pose. Shows him the pose he was trying to send earlier. Igor, slightly baffled but always loyal, strips down and attempts to do a master request. Vlad snaps the pic and sends it. What I do for love. He just sent Igor's dick.
And no reply back. I like that. That's really funny.
The
idea of a picture, nude pic.
That was the one that I sent it in like 16 times. And I'm like, just fucking do a dick pic. Yeah, and I was like, okay, fine. He attempts to take a picture, but it's just an upside down watch. And it kept saying an upside down stopwatch. I'm like, why the fuck would he be holding a stopwatch?
Vlad.
No, but like it makes no sense because he wouldn't
have a wristwatch.
But he wouldn't have a stopwatch on his wrist. He's holding his dick, so like it has to be a wristwatch.
It's for size comparison, so you know.
It's a fucking watch. So then I was like, okay, I'll just have it like give me like the bones of it, and then I will edit the like around that. So like the bottom half, that was all me because I'm like, it won't fucking let me send anything.
That's awesome.
I was afraid that Pants Tent was gonna make it.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like Pants Tent
because you could still see the clothes. So I was like, okay.
That's why the first one went.
Yeah, it was clever.
We don't have to do my last one. I have a rant I'd like to.
You did 4?
3. Did you do 2 or 3?
You started.
You did.
I started?
Yeah.
No, you did. You did Jason's Dilemma.
No, you did Myers first.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I did 2 already.
I'm very confused.
Did you do 2 or 3?
I did 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the third one would be you, yeah.
The third one was about a mummy janitor being accused.
Just read it.
I don't want to do it. I'd rather rant about this.
Okay.
It was about a mummy janitor being accused of stealing toilet paper.
Oh, because he did the wrappings?
Yep. But I have a rant.
Okay.
So I walked into Hobby Lobby last Friday because Logan's like, oh, let's go to Hobby Lobby to shop. I was like, oh, sick. We're going to get stuff for Halloween, right? We'll walk in there. There's no Halloween stuff. There's pumpkins and stuff, and they got a ton of Christmas decorations.
Dude, so many. It's not even fucking November.
I go, oh, so we're not shopping for Halloween? And she goes, they don't do Halloween here. And then I go, why doesn't Hobby Lobby do Halloween? It's like, oh, because they're like super religious or something. And then I lost it. I started almost yelling in the store, like, are you fuck? They so don't do Halloween? What do you mean it's over the like? And I was like, oh, because they talk about the fucking Christmas tree in the Bible, right? There's a million Christmas trees in the fucking store. Like, what? It's insane.
Santa Claus is in the Bible.
Exactly. I would understand if like in the Bible there was like a mention of like, and then Lucifer got his followers to celebrate All Hallows Eve.
Okay.
I'd be like, okay, you kind of step away from that. But like, no, it's not even a thing. There's no religious context to Halloween.
Yeah, but I mean, okay. Now, All Hallows Eve, that's when all the spirits and stuff, the evil spirits.
Yeah, made up.
Yeah, but it had like, some backing way back in the day. Like the Salem
to nothing religious.
But like the Salem witch trials and stuff, I would assume that had to do with some sort of witchcraft around October.
Wasn't that... I thought that was all debunked. It was just like a dude that wanted to sleep with some young girls or something, and they lied. There's...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, they were killed unjustly. Like, they weren't witches.
No, obviously they weren't witches. I'm just saying, I think that they got the fear of that holiday because of All Hallows Eve with like the witches. Like, oh, they celebrate this. This is like their holiday. This is their day.
Yeah, but now we know.
Well, obviously.
And we're still not going to sell it in stores.
That is interesting.
That pissed me the fuck off, dude.
Yeah, I went there.
I was like, no, I'm not shopping for Christmas. I thought we were doing Halloween shopping.
I went there because I went to a Halloween party on Saturday, and I had to get a veil because I was like an undead zombie. My sister had an extra dress, and she's like, here, you can wear it. I'm like, this is gonna be tight as shit, dude.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Dude, it was hilarious. It was a zombie bride. That's what I was. But the fucking, I mean, the sleeves didn't even fit.
Yeah,
the back
had to suck to sit down.
I never sat down. Oh no, I did sit down. Sorry. I sat down, but I made sure that I was sitting down in a place that didn't. I don't have to worry about blood getting everywhere because there was blood all over the dress. But the back was completely open because it was like a laced back, and I'm like, I can't close this thing. So like the waist, I had to get fully naked, put it on, and then put underwear and shorts on over that in case I don't know. I wanted to sit down and do this or whatever, and I don't want people seeing my balls. But we went to Hobby Lobby to get a veil, and I was like, where would your veils be?
I doubt they had veils.
They did. They had veils.
Really?
Yeah, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. But they were like $30. I'm like, I'm like, this costume, everything was free. All I did was I paid for the makeup. It was like $5. I'm like, I'm not paying $30 for a fucking veil. So I just ripped off part of the dress and made my own veil.
That's
awesome.
Like
glue and stuff. But yeah, I walked in there and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it all Christmas?
All Christmas.
And like you said, there was no Halloween decorations at all.
Insane.
It was wild. It's same with what's it called? Michael's. They had Halloween decorations though, but they didn't. They had Christmas decorations already. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Halloween's not even done yet. Are we even halfway through?
They don't have Thanksgiving decorations because no one gives a shit about that stupid ass holiday.
Well, because everything you have, that's that one thing a year that you have in the cupboard that you pull it out and you're like, oh, here's our fine china for when we try to pretend like we're fancy people. Dude, I eat paper plates, or I eat on paper plates.
I know you eat paper plates. I didn't mean to talk to you about that.
My favorite ones are the ones with graphics on them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Zoopals.
That's what they're called, right?
And I have one joke that I'd like to share that I thought of this week.
You shouldn't preempt it with, I have a joke. You just say the joke.
Well, it comes out of left field, so it's just a stupid joke.
It better be good.
What do you call it when Einstein masturbates?
E equals M Seaman squared.
No, it's a stroke of genius.
Okay, that was good.
Have a great weekend, oh, wait, did you have anything?
Have a great weekend, folks.
From all of us here at the Chiefin Podcast, keep it Chiefin.
Keep it Chiefin.